Hey, Yanda Yay here. And like most of us, fighting the inner critic is so important. Think about this for a minute. What does the inner critic tell you? That you can, you can't, you should, you shouldn't? And every day, that's a battle within inside the mind that you have to consciously make the decision that I am going to put one step forward and move. That's been my story. And I wanted to share that with you all authentically because no one is perfect. And it's so important to just put those steps one at a time and continue to build upon it. Change your story, change your narrative, and know that you are deserving of the abundance that's in your life. See, without putting in the work, without the affirmations, the meditations, the ability to just keep going, right? The battle of the mind is so important to win. You know, find somebody that you can talk with, find somebody that you can vibe with, and embrace who you are, your uniqueness, what you look like, how you speak, how you walk, how you talk, and know that everything is going to work out in divine timing. Divine timing. I'm so thankful to the Lord up above because going through the journey, like when you're fighting the inner critic, there's a lot of darkness that you have to push through and you have to believe. There's a lot of prayers. One of the prayers that helps me through my journey is that, Lord, I need you to cover me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. I need to know, though, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will see no evil, fear no evil, speak no evil, because I know that divine purpose is at play and everything is according to his timing, not mine. So no matter what I'm going through, I just continue to push through, knowing that my Father will continue to help me take the necessary steps. So people often ask me, well, okay, wait a minute. You used to be like this. See, a lot of folks remember your past. A lot of folks want to remind you of your past. But tell me about my present. Tell me about my future. Tell me what God has downloaded in your brain and told you what I am going through, what I am going to be, how I am going to impact. Is it up to that individual or is it up to you to align yourself with your purpose? Find your purpose. Live your purpose. And all is going to be what it's supposed to be. I really believe that. You know, I'm speaking to you from the heart. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about heart-centered leadership. That's really something that I believe in. I believe that companies, individuals, have an opportunity to really dive into what it means to be loved, to love. What does love look like in business environments? What does love look like in real estate? How do you love your extended family members, your family members? Who teaches love to children? That's one of the biggest questions. So when you ask kids, like, am I modeling love? Am I speaking love? Am I embracing of love? Tell me about that experience. When, like, literally, I was trying to hold a conversation with one of my young people, and I was like, okay, we're going to talk about love. So, what does love mean to you? How do you show love? When you're unique, how does it feel to be loved? Is that the feeling that you want? Is that the feeling you don't want? So, how do we change that? How do we impact that? These are all questions. And so, my young person that I was talking with was like, I don't want to talk about love right now. I'm like, oh, okay. So, let me get this right. We're going to talk about love sometime in the evening time. We're going to set up, or how about this? You're going to call me throughout the day and you're going to say, oh, I want to talk about love now. What does it mean to be loved? How do you show love? How are you supposed to love other people? What about romantic love? I know this might sound like a rant. It's not. It's really these questions that I guess we think about, but who's talking about them, right? So I want to empower, embrace, and normalize having conversations around questions that we think and It's all about self-reflection, and then maybe by sharing we can borrow some best practices from one another. This has been about 5 minutes of conversation regarding fighting the inner critic and finding the love and being a heart-centered leader, right? Which emotional intelligence. Can you empathize with others? Can you support others? Can you believe in others? Can you say a kind word to others? Can you write a kind word to others? I mean, I'm just saying, I hope this is helpful. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope this really helps. Mwah. Be great.